What's going on YouTube? This is Jordielocks.
And your boy, Sure Shot.
And we are bringing you another YouTube video, our first YouTube video together. We're going to be doing a Q&A. So I asked on Twitter, like, hey everyone, what are some questions that you guys want to ask us? He's going to be doing a lot of the answering because you guys have so many questions related to him and us and our relationship and everything. So we got a lot to cover, and I'm very excited to dig in. So the first question is by Vove Cam, aka Facini. What's up, Facini?
Facini!
And this is just a simple one. How did you two meet?
Okay, well, the very first time we met, we had class together in high school.
English?
Yeah, God, that
10th
was
grade?
awful class. Well, anyways, we met in class, and then coincidentally, the next year, we also got in another class together, and that's when I realized she liked candy. And a specific candy is the Sour Patch Kids not lemon. Watermelon.
Sour Patch watermelon.
Yeah. So I would always go into that class with a pack of Sour Patch watermelon. She sat behind me, like to the right, so I would always turn around and be like, yo.
Can't believe you remember where I sat.
Boom.
From there, he had pretty much told me, eventually he spilt the beans, like, sup, girl?
What's up, girl?
I didn't say that. I didn't say sup, girl.
Eventually, he told me that he liked me. And at the time, I was like, nah, like, we're just friends, But then, the moment he said, like, all right, then I'm done, we can't even be friends, I was like... And then I invited him to a party, and from there, it is history. Diego, that Prestige, also on Team Vove, wants to know, do you remember the first date, and will we ever see this duo vlog? Our first solo date had to have been Granville.
Yeah, because that was the first time you actually wanted to eat in front of me.
Yeah. And I want to say it was right around Christmas time, because I remember, like, Christmas Eve of 2012.
Oh, that's right,
remember
because I took you a present.
Yeah, you drove to, like, where I was at.
Yep, I remember that.
Brought me a present. And then my family didn't even realize that I was gone, so. To answer the vlogging part, we definitely will be doing a vlog. Our first one is going to be coming out next week, actually. We are going to do the Disneyland After Dark Sweethearts Night vlog. This question is from Bob Jor. Mm-hmm. What made you have a second date? What made you want to go on a date with me again?
Well, after the first date. I mean, I liked you before we even started dating, so...
He liked me for like 3 years before we even started dating.
And then, I had the courage to tell her, and then, like she said, she kind of...
friend zoned him, but he escaped.
She kind of brushed me off.
It is possible to escape the friend zone, you guys.
You can do it!
He secured the bag on date 1, and I was like, you're all right, I'll give you a second date.
Oh, man.
Still staying on the topic of us, what's your favorite memory with each other?
There's a lot of big moments. But I want to say the very first one, like what I'll always remember is that picture we took in front of Disneyland when we went for the first time.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you didn't say Chicago.
Oh.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, because it snowed Actually, that's a good one. That was the very first time I ever witnessed snow fall from the sky. And we also took a pretty dope pic out there on the bridge.
Yeah. I would say my favorite memory was taking you to Coachella for your 21st birthday.
That was awesome.
It was one of the best weekends ever.
Turn it up!
How big of a family do you plan on having?
Well, I think we already agreed that when we have children, it's not going to be one child because...
I was an only child, and I always wished growing up that I had a sibling, so I just don't see
more than one,
why.
we just don't know after that.
I think 2 is a perfect number. But if you're counting dogs, then we'll be a
probably
family
4.
of 6.
Or 6.
Because us, Mocha, 1 more dog, and then 2 kids.
Oh, you're right. So 2 and 2.
Yeah. Doodle wants to know, what's the pettiest thing y'all have had an argument about?
Probably who gets coffee in the morning.
Oh, no. For sure, the pettiest thing that we fight about literally 24/7 is where to eat.
What do you want to get for dinner?
I don't really care.
Then just pick something.
You choose.
Like, I'll say, I will eat whatever you want. And then he'll pick something, and I'll be like, that's literally the only place I don't want. And then we'll go back and forth, and it will take us an hour to 2 hours to figure out where we want to eat. And then by the time we figure it out, I'm not even hungry anymore because I'm past that point.
I'm always hungry.
And he's always hungry. Okay, here's some fun random questions. Okay, so Vove Casca wants to know a couple things.
All right.
One, what is the coolest thing you've both experienced?
I've been very fortunate enough to be able to travel a lot more than I think I would if I didn't meet Jordy. I'm just checking places off that I wish I was able to go to when I was a kid, so
Yeah.
I would say that.
The coolest thing I've ever experienced was studying abroad at Oxford University. Like, I just think that's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that I was able to, like, go to a freaking university of such prestige in a different...
Just that entire trip I feel like was cool for you because you got to
Yeah.
travel Europe in the process of going to school.
Totally. Which brings me to Casca's next question. Favorite place you both visited? Mine's for sure Iceland.
Mine's Chicago,
Yeah.
100%.
What is your favorite hobby besides entertaining and games?
I'm going to have to say probably cooking.
He's good at it. My favorite hobby besides games is definitely calligraphy and lettering. Okay, I like this one. Vove Freak asked, question for both of you, what are all the jobs you've worked? I'm gonna go first because for me that's easy. Katsuya Sushi Restaurant hostess, Disney princess, Starbucks barista, and now I'm a server at a restaurant.
All right, Ralph's, a soccer store, a vape shop. I train dogs.
Airlines.
I worked for a business that worked for the airport, and now I'm working in retail. So what is that, 7 or 6?
6.
6.
Yeah.
6 jobs.
Hirsch would like to know, what are you two most excited about for Dreamhack? I'm really excited for a lot of things. I'm excited to meet everyone that like I know is going that I've met through the gaming community. So super pumped to meet all of Team Vove. Really excited to meet the people that I play with a lot, like Zievo, Capri, Sept. I mean, there's so many reasons why I'm excited, but I think that's the number one. I'm excited to see like if the vibe that we have like so far, if it matches in person or if it like exceeds like what it is now, like crazy. I think that'll be interesting. Vove Gray wants to know first impression of me.
I feel like the very first time I actually watched Gray was when you guys were doing the fundraiser for the wildfires, and you shaved your head with a manscape.
For the koalas!
Let's go.
So I thought you were crazy, but also like so committed to what you guys were doing that
Very
it was cool.
passionate.
Yeah. Passionate's the word, yeah.
My first impression of Gray was, damn, he's got a lot of energy. And yeah, I don't know. Great. You're just very passionate about everything that you do, and it definitely shows through your streams and your YouTube videos and just like talking
energy,
to you.
Like yeah.
You work so hard to have you and the people around you be successful in this like world of gaming, and it's just not a lot of people have as much passion about it as you do. So I admire that. Vove Puns wants to know, what's your all-time favorite game ever? Okay, here's the issue with this question. I'm sorry. Because I have way too many, like, I feel like I need to break it down in categories of games. Like, my favorite RPG, Skyrim. My favorite simulation game, The Sims.
No. If you had to pick one, like, there was one game, like, they were like, hey, you can game for the rest of your life, and you'll be fed, and you'll be financially stable for the rest of your life. You only get one game, though. Pick that game.
I don't know. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 then. Back in the old days on my Xbox 360.
See, there's games like that I want to say are my favorite, but I think a game that I was really stuck on as a kid and that I still wish they fucking made a new one, like revamped it. I think Twisted Metal is gonna be my all-time favorite.
Wow. I would not have guessed that you would pick that.
Yep.
All right. Connor Woods wants to know who's the better gamer. This will start a fight.
I think we both know the realistic answer, and she's like her emotions and the way she plays is far more fascinating than sometimes the skill. I'm sorry. I think I'm better than her as far as like shooters and sports games.
I will clap you if we both play on keyboard and mouse, and you know that.
On keyboard and mouse, I will get destroyed by a grape.
The best way to answer this question without starting a fight is that he is better on Xbox and I am better on keyboard and mouse.
If I had a controller and I was on PC, though, I would wreck you.
Nah, dude. I got locked boy. Wants to know, why does Sure Shot look like that guy from Apex with the drone? Alright, that is pretty much it for the day. Those were all the questions. You guys asked some really good ones. A lot of them were funny, in-depth, just all around very great questions. And I thank you all so much for asking them, because without that, there literally wouldn't have been a video.
Woo!
Woo! Alright, thanks guys.
Seriously.